Well, I was a barmaid at a Premiership club.
It's a marriage made in heaven. Already great. What Premiership club were you a barmaid at?
Well, I really don't want to say, Daddy.
Well, I'm really going to have to ask you again. What bar? All right. Is there an E in this team?
Yes.
Okay. Is there an I in this team?
Yeah.
Okay, let me just ask this.
Okay. Do you want to know how many?
Not yet. No. Which first? Okay, so you were... Let's oh, this is going to be good. So go on, you tell the story, Joanne, go on.
Well, I was there for 2 years, which was quite a long time, really. So
longer than Martin O'Neill's going to be there, that's for sure.
Yes.
The Christian Gross managed. Go on. Sorry, go on.
It was 3 footballers and 1 manager.
Whoa! Man, I like that. Don't give us the period. You could be 60 years old for all we know, right? So this could be any time. You could
I have to say how I wasn't the worst barmaid that worked there.
Really?
That was quite low, yeah, definitely.
Would this be amongst the playing staff of the club? What do you mean that was quite low?
Well, only 4 in 2 years.
All right, and this could have been in the 50s. This could have been the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, or 90s, couldn't it?
Could be.
Any period you like. Now you say you weren't the one that was keenest on the playing staff. What kind of ratio would the one at the top of the league have been on the playing staff then?
Well, the very top.
Yes.
See what I mean?
11?
No.
20? No, what? The very top. I mean, would have gone. No, all I want. The numbers here. The numbers here.
Are you suggesting that one of the barmaids slept with the chairman?
Perhaps one of the cleaners.
One of the cleaners slept with the chairman. All right, that's all right. One of the male cleaners. We don't know anything about. We don't know what period we're talking about here. Now, you said you went out with three of the players and one manager.
Yeah.
When you say you went out with them, is that a polite term for?
It is.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, an encounter.
Why do you like footballers?
Well, it wasn't that I like football. It's just that I was always there, and footballers and people around football was all that I was meeting.
I suppose so. You didn't apply for the job and think, oh, there's an in on the lads in shorts.
Yeah, I did, actually, yeah.
Oh, yeah, well, there you go. You wanted to meet the footballers.
Yeah.
How come you're not there anymore?
Well, I got a better job, and footballers just became a bit boring, so I've moved on now.
But do you ever kind of watch Match of the Day and stuff? Think if you had to take a position at one of the clubs, all puns intended, which club would you go to? Just for the talent there.
Chelsea.
Really?
Yeah.
I think that can be arranged. I'm very good friends with Rude Hullet.
Now, I don't want to be. Don't let it go. Right. I don't want to be forever teasing the listeners. I certainly don't want to be upsetting Adam.
No, but by the same time, Joanne here has very kindly called him. We don't want to embarrass her.
We don't want to embarrass her. No.
Okay.
I now have the names in front of me of the football.
Oh no! Just show me.
What's important is that there are three people in this team.
We don't know what period it was.
No, it could be any time. Are defenders, and she has missed out on one of the legendary masculinities in football by missing out on the one member of the back four.
You're going to have to explain that to me during the ads.
I don't have to explain.
Joanne, by the way, just because I can't wait to get to the ads now to find this out. Joanne, why on earth did you actually give the names up here of the? Did you speak to Jamie?
I did, yeah.
Yeah,
he's a right old smoothie, isn't he? Of course.
Jamie actually asked you for them to. Any women who call in on this subject, you don't have to give the names.
Particularly not to Jamie. You'll be in every newspaper in Britain tomorrow.
No, he certainly won't. Jamie's secret goes with the grave to him, which of course is his house. Give us that over. Let me just have a look.
Yeah. Now we know who else has played in that team at some time in the past.
Yeah. If there's a shred of truth in this.
G of T in that.
I'm going to attach my hat to a standard rocket and send it up in the air to Joanne. Wow.
And I'm going to get a T-shirt made with a face on it.
Well, one minute. We'll be right back. Hang on, 1 second. No, don't play it. No, just 1 second. Fade my microphone. Yeah, it's all right. Wow. Listen, seriously, do it the traditional route. Get a job as a black taxi driver in London, and then you ask me who it was. That's how I pass on information, it seems. That was extraordinary. Cool. Thank you, Joanne. That's our category. I don't know why, I just seem to go out with footballers. Even at a park level, we wanted it. Especially if you're a male. And you can see we can be discreet. We've got another hour to get through without me mentioning this.
And the biscuit letter.
Oh, no, we can't do that. Bump someone through, Phil. All right. All of those are married.
Yes, they are.
Yes, they are.
To my S.
Oh, sorry, Dave. Dave on 3, was it?
So then bring everyone up to speed. Why on earth we're suddenly, the cloud has lifted, the rainbows around our shoulder and the hat's on the side of our head?
Okay.
Who are you, Joanne? Go on.
Well, I was a barmaid at a Premiership club, and I rang in and told you last week that I went out with, polite term, 3 players and a manager.
You had it off with them, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
Well done, lady. No, I mean, I do. We're all grown ups here. Yeah. Glenn never gives us anyway, so yeah, you were a barmaid at a well-known Premier League that we know.
Yes.
And we're not allowed to broadcast going to.
Okay.
And so you went out with who?
Yes. Well, 3 players and a manager.
And a manager.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it seems that one of the people on my list was listening to the show last week.
Really?
Yes. And he's got back in touch.
Really?
Yes.
In a positive way, in a nice way?
Yes, I was just grateful that he'd remembered.
Oh, I bet he... But no, how can you put yourself down like this?
It was, you know, one afternoon in a hotel down from the club, and he was drunk, and...
Yeah, well, okay, even so, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's training for you.
Of course the footballer's going to remember. And of course, as you rung up, you thought, I don't remember it.
You'd never know, we just rang one of the other players.
He had to go to a lot of trouble to get my number, because he rang the club that we both used to work at, and spoke to a friend of mine who knew about it.
Yeah.
And she got in touch with me, and I spoke to him this afternoon, and basically he made me a proposition. And he's listening tonight, and I thought about it, and yes.
Good. Now, Joanne, ladies and gentlemen, talk radio, your pimp of the airwaves, bringing together people for sexual purposes. Joanne, just from my own curiosity, is this one of the players who was at this club and has now moved to another club?
Well, if I say, Danny, I like the more mature man.
No, just tell me that is he at the same club now as he moved on?
He's moved on.
Oh, okay. You know it is, I don't. But, Joanne, all I'm saying here is, I mean, I don't know what the regulations are about radio shows bringing together listeners for sexual purposes, but now, you're going to meet up in the week, will you?
I think so, yeah.
Will you wear a wire, Joanne?
For the love of God, stay sober this time, Joanne, because we don't want our listeners going to bed with footballers and say, I don't know, you know, we need all the details. Yeah. You see,
I was sober last time. It was him that was drunk.
And you didn't mind. That's some beery, whispery, nothing pads. Yeah, why don't I ever meet Joanne? You know, I know, you know, you've been drinking, haven't you? No way. That's about the extent of it. Oh.
And it's worse than say you were drinking the other day, go away.
That's it. Was it red wine or whiskey? I thought, don't. But Joanne, no, fair dude. He's drunk. There you go. Thank you very much, Joanne.
And he's listening. Well done, sir.
He is listening, and he's a big fan of your show.
Well, thank you very much indeed. So,
hello, Joanne. Thanks for hanging on. Welcome to All Talk Radio, Joanne.
Hi, Danny.
Hello, Joanne.
Joanne?
Yes.
Oh! Now, we made a little explanation. This is, the Joanne. That's enough. Yeah. Okay, carry on, Joanne.
Well, I've got 2 pieces of news for you.
Yeah. Now, when we spoke to you last week, you'd rung in and said when we was asking for women who are strangely attracted to footballers in the same way, I believe that Marilyn Monroe is attracted to sex players in Some Like It Hot.
Yeah.
At any level. Now, you used to be work behind the bar at a very high-profile professional football club, Premier League club, and you told us that your tally of having romantic liaisons, not to say having it off, with players was 4 players and a manager.
3 players and a manager.
3 players. I apologise. I'm doing you down. I'm making you sound like a trollop, and I do not wish to do it. I never do. No, Joanne, you're one time I hope you'll come in. Everyone hopes you'll come in. Yeah. No, but I usually like to meet the listeners. Anyway, just to bring everyone up to
it's a very occasional thing, Danny, to be fair.
So, where was it? Yeah. So she called us in and said, oh, yeah, this club. And we went, that club? Oh, yeah, 3 players and a manager.
Kevin O'Shea, our regular correspondent. Yes, you're absolutely right about the club, Kevin.
We can't give you the club, but Joanne knows. And then she said she got a call from one of the players who recognised her while she was talking to the show here and said, do you want to get together? And that's how you left it last week, Joanne. What can you tell us?
Well, we got together, and he actually took me to his new club.
Really?
Showed me around,
Dan, just 1 second. Dan, write down what club would that be, because you think you know this is.
Oh, yeah.
1 second, Joanne.
Okay.
I know this show works on... Really? Oh, right, okay, not too far. Okay.
That's right.
Yeah. It's only a car ride, isn't it?
Sherlock. Okay, and...
Well, we went down when it was pretty late, about midnight, and he showed me around the club.
Yeah.
And
he showed you around
at midnight?
One of the most famous clubs in Britain at midnight.
Yeah.
Good for you. I like you a lot, Joanne. Yeah.
And it happened there.
Oh! In there?
It did.
Whereabouts in there?
In one of the offices.
Wow, what a man, what a woman.
Jeez, Joe, honestly, seriously, Joe, we have the facilities here to give you your own website, and you deserve it, gal.
I think you're your own radio show.
We've got those things up at the front, 18, you must be able to continue, click here, otherwise we'll send you somewhere else. Nanny net, and all that on it. Wow, Joanne. And
it wasn't the manager's office by any chance, was it?
I don't think so, no.
Well done, Joanne.
Joanne, I mean, so, apart from the obvious and unbelievable testosterone interest in all of this, nevertheless, you are a fantastic correspondent.
Yeah.
Now, when was this, by the way?
Wednesday.
Wednesday, good for you, gal. Is it has it got any legs on this relationship?
There was another piece, there was 2 pieces of news for us.
Yeah, I wanted to confirm the Darren Anderson chat-up line.
No, it's true.
Absolutely true.
Oh, this watch cost $3,000?
Yeah, he said exactly that to me.
That's a perfect, there's nothing wrong with it. It's a perfectly legitimate, Joanne may be, stay there, Joanne, may be interpreting that as a chat-up line, as a previous caller might. Maybe Darren is just really pleased with his watch.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I'm sure a lot of men will ring and say, look, there's nothing sexual in this. Darren often says, so this watch costs $3,000. It's unfortunate he said it's too barmaid so far. But nevertheless, I'm willing to give him the benefit of the doubt. Coming back to your sexual encounter in a major football club with a famous player this week. Oh, no, she's gone.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're being joined here by Joanne. Line 4, and this will be our friend Joanne, our regular correspondent. I'm always tempted to call the show 2 Dannies and a Joanne. Joanne, good evening.
Hi, Danny.
Now,
hi, Laurie.
Hello. This is Joanne remembers everyone's names and everything. Now, Joanne, this morning, of course, you brought us up to speed with the idea that 2 Premier League footballers are now courting your favours, and, you're a laugh, and I'm not suggesting it's all about, the end of the evening. You're obviously good fun to be around anyway.
Thank you.
Now, we left it in the position whereby you didn't know, you've been at a game this afternoon, have you?
I have. I've been to the match this afternoon.
Right, that's all we're going to say about that. Without any stories, no inference at all. Now, how is the evening shaping up for you? Because now you've got 2 footballers who you've known in every sense, and you're going for a drink, right?
Well, I saw Bo number 2, as you called him this morning.
Bo number 2. This is the one who, hearing the other ones back in on the action, has decided to muscle in on the racket.
Yeah, he sent me some flowers.
Yeah, he sent me some flowers. He'll be driving his car around the moon next. Anyway, go on. Yeah.
Well, I saw him just before the match. And he said, I've only got 5 minutes to spare. And
sweet talker. Yeah.
He gave me £50.
Right.
And told me to buy something fluffy with it.
Something fluffy with it?
Yep.
How about a bottle brush, a baby's bottle brush?
I've got no idea.
Something fluffy?
Yep, and he said, I'll ring you tonight, and that was it. And I was like, oh, okay. So I went and watched the match, and then I saw the other one straight after.
Right.
And he said, we gave each other a call, and...
I'll bet they did.
Yeah.
This is a scandal. Walk away from it, girl. Walk away from it. I don't want to come on here like a Ricky Lake, but walk away from the pair. You know what you should do?
What?
Yeah, son, this was... Tell them, right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I've bought a bag of tricks with that 50 quid. I'll meet you under the clock on Shrewsbury Station, something tonight, right? And tell the other one, let them meet each other. Let them meet each other, the pair of them. And you go home.
Go to the shops and buy yourself something nice.
Yeah.
I bought something fluffy today.
Yeah, you did, but but you didn't have some greasy Premier League player that buy yourself something nice, girl.
I wish I did. They could have bought it for me.
I like them both a lot, Danny. That's the thing. I fancy them both a lot.
But you know me, paternally, I worry about it. For some reason, I've got this thing going there where I begrudge these Herberts who should be doing things like, driving cars around the moon. They're obviously not taking advantage of you. You're a big lady and you're looking after yourself.
Yeah.
But I don't like the idea they've rung each other up and said, aye, Joanne.
No, I did think,
right.
That.
Yeah, I mean, there's another 500,000 listeners listening to this, who, are all in line, by the way, girl. Don't keep the same old bums.
He said to me, I suppose you're going to tell Danny Baker about this.
Did he really?
He did.
He loves it. That's how he heard about it. What am I? I'm his pimp. I'm his pimp. I'm his John. All of a sudden, I'm a John. I'm your John of the airwaves. Look at that. I want at least 30% of your 50 quid to buy myself something fluffy. Man alive. What are you going to do then?
Well, I'm going to wait for him to ring me this evening. He says he's going to ring me about 8 o'clock, and I probably will meet him tonight.
You will? Which one? This is number 1 or number 2?
Number 2. Well, I believe you do have the name.
I'm not going to be coy about this any longer.
Okay.
What are the odds on a 3-in-the-bed romp?
Pretty good.
Oh, man, Joanne!
Oh, look at Jamie's doing the universal male symbol of acclamation. Both fists in the air, sitting back in the chair. You had nothing to do. What are you, a broker? If I don't know what makes Jamie over there, but...
No, you go, girl.
Oh, thank you.
That's fine. That's fine. That's all right. But, you know, I think, fortunately, we got rid of a lot of the curiosity seekers and tourists in listenership this morning. This evening, I think it's just the regular listeners of the show.
Yeah.
However, the ones who are now, I must say, the only journalist who rang us during all this brouhaha, some say hubbub this week, and I said, that was, you know, our show, 75 seconds on our show, the is there a tape of Glenn Hoddle thing, and, you know, the teasing and the nonsense about it. So the rest of the show is far more scandalous. I said, you know, we've had correspondent Joanne, and as soon as you said, what's that about? I thought, no, back off, because otherwise, you know, they'll be offering you 60 quid, and you don't want that. Anyway, Joanne, if it does happen, I mean, believe me, you know us, you can trust us to the grave.
Yeah, I know.
If it does happen, make a tape of it.
No, don't. All you do... unless it's a videotape, in which case, of course, the host of the show will have first dibs, seeing if it's broadcastable. But certainly, Joanne, we appreciate your candour, and Joanne's calls always come out of our old category, which we're quite happy to front tonight. You know, do footballers do it for you? Hello, Joanne.
Hi, Danny.
Hello, Joanne. About this weather, Joanne. What are we going to do about this weather? I don't want to sound like a radio phone host, but man alive. Where are you actually... No. We won't give any pointers out.
No.
I believe I may have asked you once upon a time, and that'll be enough. How's your week been, Joanne?
Oh, it's been very good, Danny.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Really? Now, last time we spoke to you, and you were looking for...
fiddling with that piece of paper now, Danny. Calm yourself down.
Last time we spoke to you,
Yeah.
you take over, then I've gone.
Joanne, I wasn't here last week, so I understand last week that there was we were setting up a more complicated social arrangement for yourself.
That's right, yes.
And
I went to the match yesterday, and last week, sorry.
Yeah.
And bow number one and bow number two, Danny called them, because they're good. They were playing against each other in a match.
Mm-hmm.
So I went down to the match, and I saw both of them.
Were they playing nicely, Joanne?
Look at the phone lines. They don't know. They think if I'm the next call after Joanne, I might get to meet her. The phone lines go nuts when you come on. Sorry, Joanne. Yeah, go on.
And I arranged to meet one of them, the new one, bow number two.
Yeah.
Who, remember, gave me £50 to buy something fluffy.
You didn't hear this. Bow number two was this.
Yeah, that's right.
Bow number two, and you figure out who it was. Joanne, who's, you know, H of G. Really, absolutely Neil Young's Heart of Gold, Joanne. And he gave her 50 quid and said, go and buy something fluffy.
Because without giving too much away, Joanne, we mustn't give too much away. Because bow number one did play this week, didn't he? He doesn't normally get the first unit now, does he?
Stop teasing people just because you know. Stop narrowing it down. Okay, so, he gave me 50 quid to buy something fluffy.
Yeah, and I arranged to meet him. He rang me after I spoke to you, and we arranged to meet in a pub in the city centre.
These are both, if you just joined the show, these are both Premier League players. Yeah, go on.
And I turned up, and they were both there.
Of course they were both there. Was there something by chance? Yeah, okay, yeah.
And, we went and had dinner together.
As you walked in.
And
I dare say, but not as odd as what's going to happen next.
Yeah. And, we went to a hotel.
Yeah.
And it was very nice.
Oh, man, yeah, the hotel had a late licence in the bar, did it?
Yeah, and also very nice double beds in.
Man alive. Joanne, you know, as I say, if ever we do smuggle you into the building, because we don't want hacks outside saying, that's her, and grilling you, but, you know, Danny and I will treat you like gentlemen, and not as... I told you last week. I told you I was worried about you last week.
Yeah.
And I don't mean this in a patronising, paternal way.
Yeah, they heard that.
Yeah, well, I do. And
we know who you are, and we're watching out for you, Joe. Don't worry.
Them chaps know that we're chaps too. And I'm not suggesting, remember, you can't look after yourself, but I don't like the way that Bo won, as we call it. And I'll tell you what, fellas, you get too smug, we might start giving initials out. Okay, Bo
I would warn you that Bo 1 is as hard as nails.
Is he? Then I'm saying these gentlemen have nothing but the highest motive and your best interest at heart. Wow. So you spent the night?
I did, yeah.
And did they spend the night, or did they have to get up and go home?
One stayed till about 4 o'clock in the morning, the other one stayed right through.
Nah.
Dear Lord. And we ordered some room service, and the waiter asked for their autographs. It was embarrassing, yeah.
Did he?
And they were a bit worried, yeah.
Soon as I ask you for yours, Joe, don't worry.
Wow. And, but, you know, there you go. I think this is well, there's so many questions. There's so many legalities to weigh up. Okay, and would this be the first time you've entertained two fellas?
It would be, yeah.
Fantastic.
And it was great.
Yeah. Well, you're entertaining two fellas right there. Let me tell you what.
There's even more now, Danny.
All right, now, and what's next on the agenda, gal?
Well, I'm going down. There's a rather big match today.
Is there?
Yeah.
Is there?
In this city here.
Okay, right.
And I'm going to meet Beau number 2.
Beau, oh, you cat. You've got, okay,
well,
you fickle cat.
No, he bore a fluffy thing, so to meet
okay.
He's asked me if I'm up for the same again, but with another one.
No!
Beau number 3.
Beau, I can't now, listen here, I'll accept Beau's 1 and 2. I'm not accepting any third Beau's coming in.
He's got a 15-year-old daughter who might be listening to this.
Beau number 3. No, I know what you mean, but
just the two of them.
But Beau 3.
Yeah.
Oh, and of course, now, easy. No, I'm doing great. Isn't there an added complication today, Joanne, as well? Regards. Oh, no, I'm not going to say it because... No,
This third Beau's been introduced, do you know him?
I don't know him. I've never met him, so I'm going to meet him this afternoon to see if I like him.
Is he a very well-known Premier player?
He is, yeah.
Oh, now, really? Oh, really? Oh, you've told it? You told it, Joanne? Oh, man. Oh, Jamie.
Jamie will be along there as well.
So, as usual, we'll speak to you this evening. We'll find out the state of play. Thank you very much indeed, Sweet Pea. And we'll, if you ever do, we'll buy a proper dinner if you ever come down and see us.
Absolutely.
It really will. Okay, thank you very much.
Hello, Danny.
Hello, Joanne. I can't bear this anymore. I feel as if I know you so well now.
Yeah.
What colour hair you got?
I've got long black curly hair.
Cool.
So have you done? Notice how the ad-libs suddenly dry up.
Yeah.
Mr. I've got an answer for everything suddenly feels something hard and jagged in his throat.
That's a corn chip, Daddy.
All right. And I don't want to hate people eating on mic. I'm trying not to do it, but man, these things are tasty. Joanne?
Yeah?
What can you bring us this morning this evening that you didn't bring us this morning?
Well, I've been to the match this afternoon.
All right.
And you know there was this third one who I hadn't met.
Yeah. Right. Well, this morning's wrinkle, if you will. So Joanne, having been successfully reunited with Beau 1, was then entertaining Beau 2 as well. In fact, Beau 1 and 2 simultaneously.
And they also entertained each other, we understand.
Yes, so we did, which is, I don't know if you want to actually back that up on the air. They entertained each other, Joanne.
Hmm.
Oh, okay. Actually, I can't see that. To me, you are...
Well, Joanne's obviously none too pleased with it either.
No, I know. No, but even Joanne out, she may not want... But we have these two hulking groups. As we understand it, these two are extremely well known. So, you know, it's not even for entertainment purposes. I'm sorry, it's like being a little bit pregnant. Either you are or you aren't. And I'm sorry, I couldn't. It's then not for ready cash. No, as you know, even if how about if somebody sends us some homosexual images from the internet with Dan and I's heads on? Then we'll have a look. We'll see if there's anything going on there.
Maybe we'll enjoy it. Who knows?
Maybe it'll open our eyes. Anyway, so Joanne, having successfully paired up with Brea's 1 and... Oh, God, you've got to see it. I know. Don't show it to us. Just a radio bit. Anyway. So Joanne has entertained these two players simultaneously and had a great time and said, it's not the worst thing in the world, it was pretty good. Then, in comes Beau 3, introduced by Beau 2. Yes, we've got this third fella. Now, was he playing today?
He was.
Did he play any good? I'm not trying to get, I just want to know.
Yes, he did.
Yeah. Now, you said you wanted to have a look to, no puns intended, size him up, just to say how it is.
Yes, well, Beau 2 brought him into this room that I was in before the match and then left me and him on our own. And he's gorgeous.
Is he?
Oh, yeah.
He's gorgeous. Oh, you know who he is, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, we all know.
I don't. I don't know. I do all the legwork here, and I'm all using my foot, so to speak. All right, so, and, okay, even though
So what's going to happen, Joe?
Well, he walked in and he just kissed me straight away.
Aye.
And I was shocked.
I'll tell you what, Joe, so would I. Providing you hadn't been with Beau 1 or 2 first.
Or both together.
Exactly. Hang on. Oh, really? I'm being shown a... Oh, yes, you're right.
Very,
No, actually, I've revised my gay opinion.
Yeah,
I can sit with him. Yeah, I could grab hold of him for a while.
He's very presentable.
No, I could grab hold of him for a while. So, how do you think that... A lot of people might...
Hang on, did anything else happen then, Joe?
Hang on, I just want to say before Joe carries on. A lot of people might say, this Joanne, she's... but we happen to know every word she says is true. Because, believe me, before, as you can hear, our crack research team, once they lay off the crack for 5 minutes, the crack research team in there actually cross-reference everything, say, yep, and we've actually had some of the players ring us up and say, oh, back off. We're not ever going to reveal the source here, and Joanne will disappear like unlike the snow in summer if all the people get too close.
Yes, that's right.
Exactly. So Joanne, he kissed you straight away.
He did, and he said, forget £50 for something fluffy, I'll take you on a day shopping.
Did he?
Yeah.
Joanne, you heard my Winston Churchill anecdote last week, didn't you?
I did.
Well, you've got to watch out here, gal. Because otherwise, heaven forbid it's all about coin of the realm here. You actually think he is gorgeous, yeah?
He is gorgeous, yeah.
By the way, it's Top Radio, your pimp of the airway. So what's going to happen? I mean, we used to wear 70s style clothing.
Big fedoras. Yeah, big fedoras.
Yeah. Anyway, so what's going to happen?
Well, I'm going to meet him tomorrow. The thing is, I want to meet him on his own.
Yeah.
I don't want the other one there.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So they've done themselves a bad turn here, haven't they?
They have, yeah. And this one, ooh.
In terms of classical male good looks, she's moving well up the evolutionary scale there, isn't she?
Yeah.
You have shaken the tree of consciousness of the entire nation. The nuts are falling down there.
I want to thank you, Danny, for what you said on Under the Moon. I saw that, and I was shocked.
You're enjoying it a little too much if you're staying up to listening to yourself mention on Under the Moon.
What did I say? I can't remember. I say so many things.
No, you just said that, you wasn't going to tell anyone.
Oh, that's right. I mean, literally, I would say there's not less than 100 applications here for information. Yeah. And when we finish this call, I'm going to read you out. You already affected somebody, a poor woman who lives in Hampshire. You've ruined her life. I shall
Really? Well, there's this other girl, Emma, tonight we're going to hear about Joanne, who says that she wants to be the new Joanne, but believe me, we're not fickle, unless her letter's really, really good.
She's got really nice legs.
So how's your week been, Joe?
It's been really good.
Okay.
If you remember, on Sunday, I said I was going to meet the new one, both three.
Both three?
Who I only met the day before.
Who walked straight into the change room before a major match and kissed you, without a word.
He did, yeah.
Yeah, okay, this is the one
and
who...
for whom you've told Bo to sling his hook.
Yeah, but this match was a high-profile Premier League game that took place last Saturday, was it?
It was, yeah.
And you stayed and watched the game, but before it, having been, set up by a previous boyfriend footballer who was playing in the game, said, I'll tell you, you should meet my friend. He walked straight in, and we'd all know this player's name would be there.
We certainly would, yeah.
And he walked straight in and kissed you before the game without a single word. Okay, so how'd the week go?
Well, we arranged to meet on Sunday evening, and he booked a table at a really nice restaurant so we could, get to know each other.
Yeah.
And he picked me up in his car, and, we never got to the restaurant.
You're Joanne, I'm starting to lose faith in you, Joe, as I say. Of you and all your lovers, I'm the only one who wants to be romanced here.
Well, the idea was there.
Yeah. But you did say he's a wonderful looking fellow of all of them, yes?
Yeah, and he's as good as he looks.
Really?
Yeah.
Dan, write down who this is. I can't remember who it was. One second, everyone. Hang on the
Well, of course, he's mentioned on the famous bag from the nonsense in Liverpool. Yeah, the monkeys and the players are.
Oh yes, of course. It's the bear with the ass. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Is he? I don't know. It wouldn't shock me as being. Is he a good-looking fella then?
You said last week when we showed you a photograph of him that you were really anti-gay, frankly anti-gay position.
That's right. That's right. He did make me renege a little.
And that made me worried because I was the only male in the room.
He did make me think, this not sleeping with men thing I might have been rash on. That's right. Sorry, I was looking at this. It's written on a cartoon character's bum here. So that's all I can think of.
That's the show it is.
Yeah. So Joe, you never made it to even the meal?
No, we had to pull over to in a quiet country road.
Why is the theme from EastEnders running through my head here? Why would that be? Really?
Yeah.
What kind of a car was it, Joe?
No, he's up. Sorry, lots and lots of people that know players by there.
Yeah, you will, yeah.
So what kind of car was it, Joe?
A big one.
Yeah, all right. And that can't have been the end of the evening, just you and this
Well, we were there for a couple of hours.
Yeah.
So,
I've got an image here. Titanic. When the hands go against the steam.
Yeah, it was like that.
Yeah, it could be you, Joe. Next time, Joe, though, if you could just tip us off which lay-by it will be, because I'm not above a little nonsense. I'm not above that at all.
I think you've got that webcam thing. You've gone mad, haven't you?
Well, and is this the one? Is this the,
Well, the thing was, we didn't include Bo too, who wasn't happy.
That's right.
And he refused to train with him on Monday.
Did he?
He did, because he's, not very happy about it at all, but I've made it up to him, so that's okay.
My God, girl, what a diary. What a diary you had. Now,
I've still got the biggest news for you.
Hang on, one minute. I can't get... I don't know how much longer we can get...
You're joking. I'm just... Oh, no. See, let me write down. I know it's strictly a radio show. Shouldn't pass notes to each other. Yeah. We should share it. But, 1 second, Joanne. You're off the air at the minute.
It's the most awful feeling, listeners, when he's writing out, I can't see what he...
This is what the big money's on.
Oh, right, very good, yeah.
It's the only variation on the triumvirate we haven't had yet. Joe?
Yeah.
What would be the big news then, Joe?
Well, you remember I had a liaison with the manager.
Yeah.
He has written to me.
No.
Yes, because somebody has told him that I was on the radio. He's not actually heard me. And then he's seen something on the internet about me.
He hasn't?
He has.
Oh, you're the talk of the internet, Joe. No question about it. Yeah.
Really?
Every discussion forum on every football site, every sports site.
You're joking.
No, I'm not joking. Look at them.
I know, there is
Look
that.
at them.
All right, okay. Joe, so, yeah.
He panics a bit that his name's going to come out.
No, the great thing with us, is that, we protect our sources.
Yeah.
We always, and also there's no fun at all. And when people say that every cab driver, what were the players involved with old Joanne then? So I said, just because I can answer an absolute truth, I have no idea. I think the manager of Blackburn's Roy Evans. So I don't have any idea. But no, you can email him or write back to him and say, look,
I don't have to because I'm going to see him.
No! Well, then I'm going to give his name out.
No.
No, actually, I'm going to put something to you.
1 second, Joe.
A slight misjudgment from our original story.
Really?
Yes, of course.
Why?
Sorry, Joe, 1 minute. Because we got this wrong. I thought it was somebody else. Because the timeline involved.
Oh, okay. Again, it's more enlightening me. Now, are you planning, because now, you see, the players, I think you're safe with. I think, Watto and, it's
young fellas,
I've never heard Dwight York in that Sun story and all, they are. But I think here, you're moving into an extremely much higher profile of liaison.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Well, he's sending a car for me today.
No, little fellas in a car, but that's fair enough. No, that's all right. You can be a cheat. You can be. All I could hear was Ola's subterranean voice going, "Oh, that's fair enough. He's sending a car around." Now, look, do me a favour, right? Get out of the car this time, at least before I'm
gonna.
No matter,
for a start, if there's nothing else.
No matter how handsome the chauffeur. So, but I think you're I think you're treading very, very dangerously now. I do.
No, I'll be okay.
You'll be okay. But I know, I have nothing but your best interests at heart. I mean, I'm almost tempted to visit one of these players' grounds today, and you should just stand there halfway staring at them.
Yeah. I know. Oh, I'll write on my head the word "we."
And no,
we know.
But this fella, this manager fella, I'll be extremely careful here, Joe, because you.
I will be. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I'm going to be seeing you soon. Jamie knows when.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, excellent. Superb. Well, okay. Well, thank you very much. There's Joanne for this. We'll speak to Joanne again tonight. We're going back now to the rugged mail calls, and I know this has become the feature. And believe me, the other thing I get a lot, I don't know about you, hey, Joanne's a wind-up, isn't it? But it isn't. It really, absolutely, positively, this time is... It's line 6, and this is someone called Joanne. Good morning, Joanne.
Morning, Danny.
Hello, Cyril. Hello, Cyril. How are you? Let's say, we leave your address because we want to send you a good Christmas present. How are you, Joe?
I'm fine.
Well, and leap in here. How's your week been?
Tell me, it's been very quiet. Nothing's happened, Joe, yeah?
Nothing's happened at all, no.
Really?
No.
Oh.
He don't laugh.
I thought it can't be every week, can it be?
You bought that constant...
I mean, literally,
hang on, let me respond. Most one guy. Why did Danny Bacon find that story? She's a woman.
Oh, yes, that's right. I bought anything she would say. Joe, how's your week been?
Well, both fours been and gone out my life now.
Oh. Both fours never really in your life, as I remember.
No, just one night only.
But he just cuddled you both four, didn't he?
No.
Didn't he?
No.
Hang on, but last time we heard, he had identified himself as, am I both four?
Yeah.
And you said, yes, you are. So
he could be.
When was the consummation with both four then?
Saturday night. Last Saturday.
Oh, last Saturday night. God.
Yeah. At both three's place.
At both three's place.
Good God, again.
Could you hear both three ligging around outside trying to listen or?
Well.
That would have been Bo Peep.
Well, let me just check on
Very good.
Well.
Good Bo. Sorry, Joe, I'm gone there. Sorry, Joe, go on.
Well, both three was there.
Deny me.
Oh, God.
Sorry, Joe, go on.
Well, both of me was there, but he didn't join in.
Oh.
Cheat of the other night.
Well, he's going to be called BP for the whole
Or BP. Was the invitation there for him to join him?
It was, but he didn't want to.
Well, I don't get that. I mean, actually, I do get that, yeah. I'm thinking back now to when I was a raw writer on the enemy and the chance came up and I ran like a raw writer on the enemy.
You can start a separate game here, people, of guess who Danny Baker was invited to have...
Oh, it's a pop band.
Yeah, it was.
Band. It's an old-fashioned...
We'll start doing the clues for that as well.
9 top 10 hits.
They did,
yeah. They did, yeah, and there's a lot of them. Anyway, but no, there wasn't the two members of that group, by the way. So, no, it's just one of those involved. Anyway, so this was last Saturday night, and both threes flat. So what, you were all sharing coffee and stuff, and then he said, well, I'll turn in, and you turned in?
Well, it was a bit awkward at first, I must admit. We played a game of Twister.
Oh, come on.
We did. Had a few drinks, and yeah, one thing led to another.
But so how comes he's out of your life then, if you could just consummate it?
Well, you know, both of you said he didn't mind as long as it was a one-off.
Yeah, I said that last week.
That's what you did say, that's right.
So that means that you have now, Joe, if my calculations, and I have got a team of scientists in America working on this, that means you have now had fancy carnal knowledge of 4 members of this same club team.
Hold on. No, 5.
No. Hang on.
Where's the 5? We're at the bow 4.
Hang on. There was the one who got transferred.
Well, there's one of my original friends who I've never had anything to do with again.
No, hang on. There was the 3 in the back 4, wasn't there?
There's a 3 to start off with.
Yeah, they were all in the back 4.
Start writing the names.
One of them got transferred, yes?
Yeah.
Right. So that was Bows 1, 2 and 3.
Right. I got introduced to the now Bow 3, which is another Bow 3, if you know what I mean. There was the original 3, and I got introduced to the other one.
Yes. No, I've got a handle on this. When she first called us in answer to, have you ever slept with a Premier League player? I can't say anything.
Yes.
Something like that. There were 3 bows. She said, I've slept with 3 of the players, right?
Yes.
And a manager.
No, I've lost
right? No, and a manager. That was the original call, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then, after that,
yes.
But that was all over then. But then Bow 1 rang up.
Yes. Now we've got
a new Bow 3. And the new Bow 3.
I can't remember who. I can remember.
Right, okay, let's do the maths. We'll be right back. We're going to do the maths. I'm going to get an abacus out and we'll be right back. Hang on. Not that you've been anywhere we have. Joe?
Yeah?
Joe. So, okay, now we think we've pretty much done the, well, no, you have, because
we've done the calculus,
yeah. You've got the thing there. So it's 5 footballers and a manager.
Yeah.
Are you wearying of this? Why don't you get yourself a fellow you sort of meet in the pub or something?
No, I don't want that.
You still like footballers?
I do like footballers, but I've drawn a line under that team now. That's it with that team.
Have you searched the entire squad for any further prospects?
I've searched the entire squad and
what's happened in the last 7 days? Because you sound a little, let's bring it back to talking about football. Here's Joanne. Hello, Joe.
Hello, lovely Danny.
Oh,
hello, lovely Joanne.
We want to say thank you ever so much for the stuff.
We're moved and grateful and really quite peeved with the rest of the listenership.
We haven't received a single present or card off of any other listeners. Anyway, but nevertheless...
When we were over at the BBC, we used to have to rely on stealing Terry Wogan's cards to make full studio.
So, Joe, what can you tell us this week, my Christmas sweet pea?
Well, I travelled somewhere last night with both 3 to their match today.
Yeah.
I'm in that place now.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Another place.
Where would that be?
Where's the paper? Where's the paper?
Okay. And what kind of what are you going to do at Christmas? I bet you're going to this is the heart of the story. I bet you're going to be alone at Christmas.
No, I'm going to Barcelona for Christmas.
Are you?
Yeah.
Is there a football connection?
No, I'm just going with the girls to Barcelona.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're having an Alex Ferguson-style mid-season break, are you?
Wow.
Well.
Any particular players in Barcelona? Have you actually looked up any of their players?
Yeah, there are a few.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. We've said a football-free Christmas.
Have you ever slept with a continental player? I want to know if you've got a better technique.
Not slept with one.
No. Have you been out with one?
Years behind the Continentals of this.
Apparently not. I don't think so. So, who's the best lover out of all the bows?
The best?
Yeah.
Both 3.
We got to say that, I suppose so.
Yeah.
But that was a very impertinent question. I don't know why.
No pertinence at all.
She sent this new calendar, which is the good thing. The both 3 thing is shaping up to be pretty firm, all puns intended.
Not really.
No.
Just a sex thing.
Yeah.
See, I think we're a bit old-fashioned, I'm afraid.
I know, you know.
You've been out there a few times, you think, oh, there's wedding bells going on there. No.
I know, we're trying to hustle together now. What are you young folks going to say today?
What you mean, like, sit in the back, it's the best ever wedding from the Veteran Kelly Show.
Joe, when are you back again?
When? From Christmas?
Yeah,
Or,
yeah.
I'm coming back on the 30th.
And what's the plan for today, Joe?
Well, there's a player around today who's like second on my all-time list after Kakaragi.
Oh, really?
So I'm going to meet him today, hopefully.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you told anyone off the air?
Yes, do you want to see the name?
Yeah.
Unfold the envelope.
No, here we go. This is who Joe has got her. Any particular pride you got? No!
Yeah, I mean, I know. Talk about doing an open man here, aren't we?
Really? Joe, why him?
Why him?
Yeah.
My God, he is sexy and dangerous and gorgeous. Where do I stop?
Dangerous, I'll give you that in a way. But, I mean,
In a buffalo style,
isn't he? Isn't a bit of a brute?
I don't think so. Well, I won't know until I meet him, so...
Although, of course, that's assuming, you know, that might be okay.
Yeah.
A little bit of roughage.
Or he might be protesting too much.
Yes, there is that. Well, Joe, that's on your site for today. Can you call us back as usual this evening and let us know if there was any progress in that in that way? I'm no good anymore talking to Joe. Sorry, go on, what?
I got back with Bo too this week.
What do you mean you got back with him?
He got a hump, didn't he, because of both three?
Yeah, but when you say you got back with him...
Slept together.
Did you?
Yeah.
When was that?
Wednesday afternoon.
You're as busy as a bee, aren't you,
Wednesday afternoon, okay, no, yeah, I can see that, yeah. And have you forgiven him, or has he forgiven you? What's the story?
Well, he bought me a Christmas present. It was the tackiest present I've ever had.
Well, I'll be the judge of that. Go on, what is it?
Well, it was underwear, but it was really horrible underwear.
Was it kind of stuff that, men think...
Yeah, it was.
And was the size right, Joe?
No, it wasn't.
No, of course not. But, Joe, did you wear it anyway?
I didn't wear it, but I slept with him anyway.
Yeah. You've got to stick the gear on. I mean, was it conventional gear, or was it a bit odd?
It was a bit odd.
Was it? I'll tell Jamie, and he'll tell me during this. Oh, go on then. What was it, Joe? Go on, tell us.
What was it?
It's a Premier League player's gift. What was it?
Well, it was leather.
Yeah.
And it had all bits cut out.
Yeah, I can. And was it some kind? Was it?
Well, otherwise you can't get your legs through it, can you?
Was it the kind of one of those sort of things? I don't know. That it looks like it should be over a grey horse's head.
It was an all-in-one.
Yeah.
Was there any brass work?
And was it real leather?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
No, it was horrible.
Except that he bought out a chandlery, hasn't he?
Yeah, the potential to be baggy is going to be always murderous.
I think it'll be packaged, yeah.
There would be. But anyway, it's not a... Oh, Carolyn Neal wants it. Okay, so you're listening to Britain's Premier Football Phone-In.